So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. It's up to throw it. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle.
Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They turn to Taylor. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 35.
Improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Hayward on the tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Chargers. No Fant there to make the grab. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Is no good. Riley to kick off for the Chargers.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Joey Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now this throw complete to Washington. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And the Steeler first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. 2nd and 16 after the sack. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16. But they get the conversion anyway. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he rifles one incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Second down, here's Hurts. And quickly finding Rager. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nielsen. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is locked.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory.
Washington.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards.
First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Chargers' 8-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
It's so difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
They'll give it to Chubb. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to keep it here. We'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. 2 yards the game there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Kevin Brooks. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
go to the ground again with Taylor. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go play action with Hurts. He'll find Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
The goal for any offense versus his own receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts. He's got his tight end fan. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Back to throw here. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll fire deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. It's Taylor, and this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 2nd and 5. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. Washington's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He had 5 catches in the wild card win, and that's his 5th here, and it's good for a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. The 40, 30, 10, and in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll let Taylor try and run. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Chargers 20, Steelers 13. Michael Badgley.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And 10 yards to go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment. Offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They go with Chubb on second down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
He's brought down.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And that will be incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.